Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Independent Spotlight. I have with me Backwoods Boy.
What's going
We're
on,
gonna
y'all?
wait a little. We're gonna wait a little while for people to get in here. I know Athena said she was listening from her car, because she's driving home, I guess, from work. And we're gonna give people a few minutes to get here. I did schedule it for 8 Central, 9 Eastern, but we've had some technical difficulties that caused us to start late. So let's let everybody get in here as much as they can. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of people because Triple T went live, but we'll see.
I have some people from my end, my crew. They're coming. So
That's cool. Yeah, we'll give everybody a chance to get here and say what's up in the chat before we start. Hope everybody's been having a good day. I know it's a Monday, but still hope everybody has a good day.
thank
We are,
oh,
huh?
all right, I'm ready. Whatever questions you're ready to give me. I also have the unreleased song, the snippet of the unreleased song. So let's get this
Cool.
party rolling.
Cool. Well, what I usually try to do is wait for a few people to show up, and then I'll let the artists go ahead and tell about themselves, where they're from, how they got into music, what inspired them, so on and so forth. However their journey got them to where they are today. So, if you want to start whenever you want to start telling your story, go for it.
Uh, I'll start a few minutes. Let people roll on in here.
Right.
I gotta go
Gotcha.
real quick and send a link to my cousin real quick because he's my
That's cool.
boss and I got work tomorrow.
Hmm.
So he wants to go ahead and see how this is going to turn out for me because he knows that the music
Understood.
going to supports me. So yeah, let
Yeah.
me cut my camera off real fast.
All right. Again, like I said, we're giving a few minutes for people to file in before we start up. This is going to be the independent spotlight on Backwoods Boy. Right now, YouTube's showing 0 viewers, but that lies because unless people are typing in the chat and engaging, it doesn't register. So feel free to type in the chat, engage, let us know that you're here. Also, always like, share, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm and allows me to reach more people so that maybe more independent artists will come on the show and be interviewed and you get to know them better. I do this as a podcast style where we have conversations. I let the artists talk first, explaining how they got to where they are today, and then I base my questions off of their background. So I appreciate people showing up. Engagement in the live is more than welcome. And I would appreciate it, as well as also in the comment section after it's over with, um, because it always helps the algorithm and helps these artists to get seen by the algorithm as well. And shout out to Alpha Tyler, who me and him had a really good interview recently, and then also Kat, that has her channel, that she had me up on her panel for questions and shouted out my channel and everything else. So appreciate all y'all. Appreciate Athena that said that she was listening driving home. And pretty much I appreciate anybody that's here and helping and subscribing and chatting, helping us grow. I appreciate everybody who shows up. Even trolls occasionally I appreciate, because it helps with, like I said, the algorithm. Hey Jason, what's up? The man of the hour is sharing to his boss and a few of his community. There he is. What's up, Backwoods?
So yeah, what's going on, Jake? So my
Oh,
cousin,
man.
I just sent him a text at a link. So he's my
Mm-hmm.
boss and he's cousin of mine. So I guess
That's cool.
people coming up. So yeah,
Right.
just gonna wait and
Well, we've
see.
got 2
So
viewers.
okay.
3 now. So people are
Well,
starting to file in.
I'm Backwoods Boy from the great state of South Carolina, and I also visually impaired,
Okay.
legally blind, basically,
Right.
and government-sized. So
That's fine.
go
Like I
ahead,
said,
Jay, pop
just
the
tell your
questions.
story. Go for it.
No, Jay, go ahead, pop the questions.
Well, no, I was going to let you tell your story from,
Uh,
how you got into music and everything else, and how you got to be where you are today.
well, so I started out on YouTube in 2014, just describing to people, and one of my big inspirations as a kid was the artist Colt Ford. I grew up listening to him as a kid. My dad got me into country rap and 5 years old, 5 to 6 years old range. So like
Mm-hmm.
I've been listening to country ever since, and I'm now 21, going on 22 next March. So I'm trying to pave my own way in this genre. I love this genre dearly. I started making music 2018, 2019 ish, and I started out under a different name. And I didn't like the way I was going with that name, and I wanted to go in straight rap originally, and then I didn't want to follow my roots. So I was like, I had my dad gave me a kick in the butt basically. It told me like you need to change your name, change the way you're doing this. So yeah, I changed my way, changed my name, and now it's Backwoods Boy, and I've stick with this name ever since. So I enjoy it, and so yeah.
Cool. What was the original name you had? Oh, he's having issues again. How's your Monday been, Jason? Yeah, and please feel free to type in the chat. It helps with the algorithm and the engagement. And then also, after we're done, go to the comment section, leave comments. We appreciate that too. Like I said, if you help boost me in the algorithm, it goes ahead. Yeah, we're just starting. Oh, your day is just starting. Got it. But it also helped these artists that I interview get their name out there in the algorithm as well. But as you were saying, you're muted.
Sorry, my brother's. Hold up. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
they're
brother's in the
okay.
background, Jay. I got me and my brother, we share a room together.
That's fine.
So, back to what I was saying, I've been in this genre for a good little while. I've just been a fan originally, and then I went into
Mhm.
straight rap. And so yeah, I didn't feel like I was going to right mindset with this. So I
Right.
changed it, and the original name was J Dog Pugh, was my original first last name, pronounced the church pew. So I changed it. My dad gave me kind of kick in the butt, like, "Hey boy, you need to realize like this ain't a right mindset for you." So I basically I changed my name. I started making music in 2021. In 2018, 2019, 2020, I had a rough patch, and I had a lot of thinking to do on how I wanted to present myself in this genre and in this lane, because this
Mm-hmm.
lane's been a very enjoyable lane for me to watch on the sidelines and understand. And also,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big football person, especially college. So yeah, that's why I use the football term there for that. So yeah, um, so yeah, that's so far starting out. Go ahead and ask me a question, Jay. I'm all ears. Ask me whatever questions you got to ask me right now.
Okay. So you started under one name, and you switched to Backwoods Boy, and you changed your style. You went from basic just rapping to country rap, or was it like trying to be thug rapping and then turn to country rap?
I wasn't trying to make
Hey,
it be
Amanda.
thug rap at all. I wasn't trying to make it be. I wanted it to tell my own story instead of being like mainstream rap to where it's talking about nothing but killing people, drugs, all that. I didn't want it to be that
Mm-hmm.
way. So I kind of changed my way on it because I grew up listening to rap as a kid. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I grew up listening to rap. I grew up listening to country and rock. And I got more into rock when I got older, later in my teenage
Mm-hmm.
years. And then I've been listening to country rap since as long as I've known country rap.
Right.
First, I first started following up Church when he first came out with Divine videos back in late
Mm-hmm.
2017 while I was in a relationship, long distance relationship out of state with a girl. And
Mm-hmm.
I was going through a rough patch, and up Church, his music helped me through that. The videos helped me through that, like Divine, all that was funny to me. It made me entertain. He was like, well, dang, what if a country boy like myself, he's already doing Vine, what if I can do something in the future? So me and one of my buddies turned around 2021, me and one of my buddies, J Jack Owens, shout out to you, brother, love you to death. Well, I went to school with. J Jack's been a long time friend of mine for 9 to 10 years plus. So love you, brother, to death. And I know you're watching this right now. And so yeah, he was a big help. We made our first song in math class, literally. Uh, we took us 3 days to make one song.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want me to play it, I can play it on my computer real quick in the background, real fast, if you want me to. Because I don't know how to work Stream Mode on my tablet. To be honest with you.
No, well, we can hold off for a few minutes on that. So, what is the diagnosis for your vision?
Retinitis pigmentosa. It detaches from the retina. It's a genetic disorder, eye condition.
Okay. Are you familiar with Blindsight? Is it about the same thing he has?
I've heard of Blindside. I've heard his name around and about. I never really heard of him. I've heard it switched around and about, so I really don't know.
You should check out his stuff because, like I said, he's another one that is visually impaired. Also, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Blind Fury too, right?
Oh yeah, Blind Fury's from South Carolina. Yeah,
Right.
I didn't grow up too far from him when I lived in Rembrandt, South Carolina. He was in
Nice.
Camden.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Blind
I
Fury and
have
Blindsight have collabed a couple of times. So.
huh. Well, I know Blind Fury did some country a year or two ago, and that country was good actually.
Cool.
And he used to be on Wildin' Out a good bit.
I feel you.
Yep.
So, being blind, how is it with the music? Does it make it harder for you, or do you just freestyle and then record your freestyles, or
So
voice to text, or what?
so Jay, I'm visually impaired. I'm not fully blind. I'm visually impaired.
Right. Right.
It's
Okay.
a different term some of us use who are visually impaired. I have some sight.
Right.
I have.
Right.
I'm grateful for the sight that
Yeah.
I have, thanks to God. So, praise God every day. Thank you for the sight.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's very different for me because I'm an in person. My buddy J Jack Owens, he'll tell you, brother will tell you, he will tell you, I'm an in person record. I like recording in person.
Right.
But when I write songs and write lyrics, I do freestyling in my head and out loud, or I write it on paper. Now,
Okay.
recently, I got into writing it on my phone, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of an old school way of
Well, that's kind
writing
of
and
what I was
actually
getting
going
at. Whether
through it.
you'd like to write it down on paper or write it on your phone, use voice to text, however you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So, all right. You have a collab album out, right, with JJ?
It's not a collab album. It's a collab song. It's our first song we did
Oh,
together.
so
It's
you
called
only have
Dirty Fun.
one song out, or
Um,
how many songs do
about
you have out?
I have one song out. Currently, I have some stuff in the works. I have one song. I have a snippet of one song that we are working on. I'm waiting on two other
Mm-hmm.
artists to get to it, and I got to
Mm-hmm.
send it to other artists, and also I got to put my other verse in there. I originally had a song called Black Smoke. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I recorded the song, and it didn't sound good at all. What I failed to realize was I was saying Black Smoke the whole time in the song. So I took that down. Even I didn't care about the views or the likes. I took it
Mm-hmm.
down and then I re-put it back up and made a whole new song. with it.
Okay.
And that was kind of Black Smoke, the original, featuring J Jack into it. That was our second song collab. But
Mm-hmm.
then I felt like that song, Where We From, was better than Black Smoke, so I took Black Smoke down. I know people are probably
Mm-hmm.
going to be hating on me in the comments or telling me, why did you take it down? I took it down because I didn't think it was good enough. Where We From was a lot better recorded. It was better written. Black Smoke was not written correctly, to my
Okay.
opinion. So,
Okay.
yes,
Well, the
this is my
beauty of
thing.
music is you can always go back and redo it and or remaster or whatever. Speaking of which, are you doing all your recording in house or do you go to a studio?
Um, I do it mainly with my buddy JJ when we get a chance to get together. But
Mm-hmm.
now I'm gonna try to do some recording on my own and use an app for Android, and then I must get
Mm-hmm.
order me a mic, and then I'm gonna send him whatever recordings I have, and he can put on a beat and master it. JJ's fully blind, and
Okay.
he has no sight at all. All he has is a light perception.
Okay.
So he uses voiceover and he uses all that. He's a genius when it comes to recording, mastering, and mixing. I'm not a genius at that. I just write lyrics and write cover arts. Most all JX cover arts he has on his channel are made from me,
Mm-hmm.
made by me,
Cool.
from me.
Cool.
Like his Cash album, I made that cover. Like
Cool.
most of his covers I've made, he's learned on his own how to make those covers. So
Right.
like I dabble in different things.
Right. So you're still starting out in the music. What do you do for a living, or are you working?
I'm working currently with my cousin Trey. Shout out to my second
Mm-hmm.
cousin Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Buzz Cut LLC, a lawn care and landscaping business.
Nice.
Shout out to him.
How do you like it?
I love it actually. I really do.
That's nice. What's up, Spencer?
What's going on, Spencer? Backwoods Boy. I'm also taking a semester off from college, and I go back in January for college.
Nice. What are you going for your degree for?
Sports management. My biggest passion is, as a kid, football was always around me as a kid, NFL and
Mm-hmm.
college. So I've always
Mm-hmm.
wanted. I've gotten more. I dig more deep when COVID hit into like college football recruiting and like analytics. So I want to go be a head football coach for a college football team.
Nice. Yes, Alpha Tyler. He does love college football. He's mentioned that.
Yes, I do, Alpha Tyler. What's up, Alpha Tyler? Mr. Kentucky fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Kentucky fan too.
Yeah, he's Kentucky fan because he's from Kentucky. So,
Yeah. Well, I'm a South Carolina Gamecocks fan. So
all
yeah,
right. See, when I
my
lived
team.
in South Carolina, I was a Clemson fan, but now that I'm in
Uh,
Mississippi, I'm an Ole Miss fan.
Ew, Clemson. Ew. I got a homegirl that goes to Clemson.
Right,
So
but
go
you're
ahead.
still
Go
new.
ahead.
Yeah, you're still new to the music industry and business. Do you feel that you're going to continue on with it, even though you're getting a degree in
Yes.
sports?
If the degree does not work out, I will fall back on music and on landscaping and
Okay,
lawn care. So I have different avenues I'm going to look into. And my
always
dad's
good to
always told
have.
me, yeah,
Yeah, it's always good to have plan B's and C's.
yeah, that's what my dad has always told me. My dad and my second mother, she's always told me that too. So yeah. What questions do you
So,
got for me?
so how do you balance all of this? The music, school, family, everything else.
Um, so that's a tough question to answer because I'm very organized person.
Mm-hmm.
Balance everything out best I can when I was in college my freshman year, which I didn't do good my freshman year, to be honest with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I struggled with music for a while. I struggled like recording because I barely had any time to record.
Right.
So now having the semester off, going back in January, I'll have some time to record and have some time to put out some tracks. Uh, I have a plan to put an EP out in a few months or before my next birthday, before I turn 22. That is the plan.
Cool.
So
When
yeah,
when would that be?
my
Your
birthday is
birthday.
March the 11th. March the 11th.
Okay, so we should be looking forward to at least an EP by March, if not sooner. Correct?
Yes, yes,
Nice.
that is the plan. That is the goal so far.
That's cool. If you want to go ahead and share one of your songs, we can do that now so that people
Okay,
can hear what you're about.
okay, hold up.
Yep.
Let me mute the camera for a minute.
Right. You'll have to share screen and share audio, and then I'll click it whenever it shows up. Fair warning, we are on StreamYard, so the audio might not sound the greatest, but I will be muting once it plays so that I can help with that as best I can.
I don't know how to share it here on tablet at all. I don't know how to. So I'm just gonna play in the background if that's fine.
Yeah, however you want to do.
That's all right.
Because I apologize that I don't have the way to do it because I do my interviews from my phone. So unless people join from their computer that to share it, I can't. And we're not. You're muted still. So how's everybody doing tonight? I know it's Monday, so the week has started, and hopefully it's not bad for everyone. We got started late because he had technical difficulties.
Yeah, I did. Here y'all go for where we from. Backwoods Boy and J. Jack Owens.
All right.
Can you hear it, Jay?
Yep. Barely, but I can hear it.
Okay, well I'm trying the best I can right now. Hold up.
That's fine.
I mean, it's not the best audio for an HP right now, so hold up.
I understand.
I'm gonna play it off my phone. Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Does that sound better?
Yeah. As long as you're close to the mic.
Got it.
Snacking the woods all day. Plus, get the meat by the creek. On them speakers in the week. Around down the street. Working the beat. Don't worry about me. Picking on my book at the lake all day. Lake all day. Lake all week. Living in the backwoods. Everything that's good. Everyone comes back. Yo. Blowing that money at the shop. Burning the fireworks in the block. Back in the woods all night. Boy, don't get in a fight. No, we turn off the light. Standing in the dark all night. Yeah. We from South Carolina. We from small town, hometown. Yeah, we live in the all the country folks. Yeah, that's what we're from.
Where we're from, you can smell diesel fumes burning, dirt roads getting tore up by trucks, BB guns getting shot, riding horses coming in hot, old cars and trucks getting fixed up.
Wearing no bucky, running through my dog, eating me all day long. When I was little, I really dog, doing donuts in the car. Omaha, 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 yeah. I'm from South Carolina, North Carolina. We from small town, hometown. Yeah, we live in the country. Carolina, North Carolina. We from small town.
What do you think about that, Jay? What y'all think about that?
It's all right. I mean, it's hard. It was hard to hear it all the way through and on the phone and everything, but I think we get the picture. Plus, I've got the link to your YouTube channel in the description. People can go and
Thank
actually
you.
listen to that song from your channel to
I
hear
really
it better.
appreciate that.
Not a
Um,
problem.
that's my first ever song me and JJ did. I love the song. We're gonna remaster it actually. We were talking about doing that today actually. We're gonna remaster it
Cool.
and put more people on it.
That's cool.
So
What
yeah.
caused you to get into music?
Well, I had several things that caused me getting into music. Nobody that know of my family has ever been in music, so I'm the first one. I'm the pioneering of the
Mm-hmm.
first pioneer of doing it in my family, and also being visually impaired. Like I said, I feel like I put a good impact on the country rap genre as somebody who's been around, who's listened to music artists, listened to a bunch of the OGs, and know what I'm gonna do. What am I bringing to the table? So yeah, um, 2022, I got signed to an independent record label out of Alabama. Shout out to Kendrick Graves, known as Blind Squad on YouTube. Blind Squad
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment is our record label.
Mm-hmm.
So me, Jay Jackson there, the Kendrick Graves, shout out to Hyper Q, uh, shout out to my boy PK, shout out to Big John, shout out to It's Cliff. So we got a good bit of people on the team. So, and I'm gonna add a few more people. We're looking to add some female artists. I have one female artist that I'm trying to get her into the music, and I know she's watching this right now because I sent her the link to watch the video.
Right.
So
That's good.
shout out to her too.
Hey, Athena.
What's going on, Athena? And that Athena's one of the ones I do want to work with. Actually, I haven't expressed this to nobody else, but she's one of the ones I've had her on my list back in my
Yeah.
head that I want to work with, female wise.
She's hella talented. So is Alpha Tyler.
We love Alpha. We love Alpha.
Right.
Um,
So
yeah,
going forward, your plans to have an EP by March. You're going to be
yes,
going back to college
yep,
for sports management.
yep.
What is your goal once you achieve that diploma in sports management?
Well, I'm going depending on where God leads me after that. That's my biggest thing. Um,
Mm-hmm. Shout out to
I'm
God.
gonna honest with you. Like, I'm sorry for the background noise. My brother's in the background
No,
doing
there's
his
not
own
much. There's
thing.
not much background noise.
Okay. So, I'm a big believer in God, and so whatever God leads me. Who said a comment?
Athena says, "Much love, bro. I'm down. Just hit me up."
Okay, cool. All right, Athena, let's go. That's you. I'm glad you said that. So I'm gonna have you featured on the EP. I'm really thank you for that. I really am. Thank you for that because
Right.
I think there should be more females in the independent lane and the country rap lane. My personal opinion. There's a like in country
Okay.
rap. I feel like more independent lane females should be more involved. There's a bunch of us
Okay.
guys and men in this genre. There should be females involved too. My personal opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
So
To me, and anybody that has talent, you know, should get into music however they feel. But there are some people that just don't have talent that are involved that kind of muddy the waters. But that's just my personal opinion.
yes, that's understandable.
Hmm.
Athena, shout out to you for that comment, and I will most definitely hit you up. My Instagram is Backwoods Boy, all lowercase, Backwoods Boy 803. Hit me up, all one word. Hit me up, or I'll find you, whichever way sees fit, and we'll start chopping up and getting to know one another and getting to see how music's gonna go. Because I
Now,
would love to work with some females in this genre, like independent lane and country rap for
like
songs.
she says for sure, her IG is Athena Music.
Okay. I'm looking on my end right now, trying to find her right now as we speak while we're doing this interview.
Yeah, Athena. He said it's Backwoods Boy, all one word. What was it?
803.
908?
803.
803. Backwoods
South
Boy
Carolina area code.
803.
South
Right.
Carolina area code.
I feel you. Yeah, Backwoods Boy 803 is his IG.
So yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
So right. And I'd asked, like I said, what were your plans if you get the degree in sports management on what
Okay.
you plan to do with the degree?
With the degree, since I'm a big college football nerd when it comes to college football. Oh yeah, I'm a big nerd when it comes to that recruiting, especially. My dad asked me a whole lot, like, "Hey boy, what's going on with the realignment of college football? Who's what recruit is Carolina picked up? What players Carolina picked up? Like, how's the playoffs? Who's going into playoffs? That kind of stuff." I'm into that.
Mhm.
I'm a big into that. I'm a big nerd when it comes to that. I'm also a big history buff too.
Okay, so
So
you're big into college sports. What about professional sports?
I'm not a Panthers fan, since I'm located in South Carolina. I'm not a Panthers fan. I do watch professional football. I watch NFL, National Arena League football, and I watch UFL. I am
So
a
who are
UFL.
your teams?
And a UFL. I'm a Birmingham Stallions fan. I in the National Arena Football League. I am a North Carolina Cobras fan, and in the NFL, a lot of y'all probably gonna hate this. I know Triple T hates it because I'm a Packers fan. So yeah, I'm a Packers fan all day, every day.
You're a Packers fan. That's cool.
Yes, and even though I'm in the South,
I can't hate on a Packers fan because a Mississippi boy ended up doing very well with the Packers, Brett Favre.
yep.
But I'm a Steelers fan.
Okay, that's respected.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
respected. My grandparents. The reason why I'm a Packers fan is because of three
Hmm.
people actually. Uh, uh, dear lady, he's like a mom to me. Was Gloria. She was a Packers fan, and she got me more into NFL. She got me
Hmm.
more into it. When I was a kid, my Nana and Papa, they are not from Green Bay, Wisconsin, but they had the Packers going on, the TV going on when I was a kid. But I remember
Gotcha.
vaguely when I was a kid. So that's the team I was naturally rooting for.
I feel you, Athena. Athena's a Chicago's Bears fan or die.
That's how my cousin Trey. He's from the South too. We're from the same area, and he's a Bears fan. Me and him were talking about it last Thursday in the truck going to our first jobs. Me and him were talking about it.
Right.
He was rubbing in my face like, "You're a Packers fan." I'm like, "Yeah, and you're a Bears fan. Y'all suck." No offense, Athena. Me and my cousin trash talk a whole lot,
Right.
and
Well, speaking
Also,
of trash talking, Alpha Tyler is trying to organize a fantasy football league.
oh
Anybody
yes,
that wants to get involved can hit him up and or join his Discord to get
let's
involved.
go. I will gladly join that. Gladly.
Nice. After we're done, I'll go ahead and I'll shoot you a link to his Discord.
Okay. I will gladly join that and gladly hop on that. Um, I'm also the college I go to is a Christian school, Christian Baptist school here in the South, North Greenville University, North Greenville Trailblazers.
Nice.
Shout out to my boy JQ Williams who plays safety for NGU. Shout out to you, my brother. He'll be my roommate when I go back to college. And
Nice.
I'm a big football fan, and so yeah, I love football. My favorite sport. My second
So
favorite is the blind sport that I played in high school, which was goalball. It's a Paralympic sport. Go
cool.
ahead.
So going along with the music, what kind of equipment do you have to record with?
Currently, right now, I don't have much of a good setup with J-Jack's got. I have my phone, tablet right now that I'm using right now to speak to you on, and I have two
Mm-hmm.
computers. That's all I have right now. I had a mic originally, but the mic that I bought off Amazon for like $19 was not really good,
Mm-hmm.
and it cut it out on me. It was not good quality. We were trying to record a couple weeks ago with it, and it stopped working, so I threw it away. So I'm about to order a high end quality mic. Thanks to my buddy J Jack. He's gonna send me the link to it. And I'm gonna order it this week or next week and start messing around with that when that comes from Amazon. It's
I
a
feel you.
$100 mic, so
Right.
I'm gonna mess around with that, and also buy me a pair of headphones. So yeah,
Right. And then you're also going to want to buy a DAW, from my understanding, which
yeah,
would give you a plug-in to the computer and the mic for
yes,
the recordings.
yes, yes.
I
I
get
have
you,
a
Athena.
what you say?
She said, "Echo, echo, echo. LOL. I'm playing games."
um,
Go ahead.
do you want to hear a snippet of a song I'm working on that I'm looking for 2 or 3 other artists to hop on?
That doesn't play very well through the phone. So
But
unless you can figure out to share it on the computer or the tablet, then it's going to be really hard for people to hear and get a good feel for it.
I don't know. Is there a way I could go on my computer and join the live again and share it that way? Like I don't know. I'm not that tech savvy either. Just to
Yeah, I'm
let you
not
know, I'm
I'm
not
not
that
too
tech
tech
savvy.
savvy either.
So like I have the snippet. I can play it in the background. Could that work?
I don't
Yes.
know. Athena said to join a Discord call together for recording, so that'll help you out too.
Huh.
For like when you're featuring with somebody.
Join a Discord call. Huh. Wow.
Well, there's a way
Athena,
for him to share his screen and audio here. He just doesn't know how to do it, and I don't know how to tell him to do that, Athena.
so yeah, I don't know how to
I
do
think
that
if
kind of
you
stuff.
hit I think if you go on hit the three little dots for more, there should be a way for you to add uh, share audio and share video. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but like I said, I'm on my phone.
Hold up, real quick. My phone's acting stupid. Hold up.
If you're on your phone, you're not going to be able to share audio, but
Oh,
on your
Athena, I
tablet, you
just
might.
saw you. I just saw your thing popped up, and I'm phoning you back right now as we speak, and I will hit you up after the stream. I will hit you up, and
I get
so
you,
yeah.
Athena.
What you think?
It, she was telling me that if I if I get you in a Discord call, then you can share screen in the Discord and all that. But that would end up ending this and starting a whole new live.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do it here on the tablet real quick.
So again, this is Backwoods Boy. He's a new artist, up and coming.
Yeah. I would like to work with any artist in the South or in the North
Well, just any artist.
or the West. Any artist, so like it don't matter to me. I'm trying to get
But
hold of some artists right now. Athena, you're gonna be one of them on the list to add to the EP. I really appreciate that. We'll work together on a song. I'll talk to my producer tomorrow. Me and him will talk.
right.
After this stream, Athena, you can hit me up. We'll talk for a few minutes, and I got to go to bed because I got work in the morning.
After what time do you need to get to bed?
I'm gonna go to bed around 11 or 12. I'll be fine having a few hours of sleep. I can manage off 4 to 6 hours of sleep, so I'll be fine.
That's fine. So we've discussed, your musical background and your vision and your college. What do you hope to get out of the music besides, just doing an EP? Is it just a hobby for you? Do you want to, make a living at it someday?
Someday I want to make a living out of it. I do. I want it. The question I'm surprised you didn't ask me was, why did you not use your real name? I'm surprised you didn't ask me that question at all yet.
Well, no, I understand. Most artists will pick a name that's not their name so that they can have some anonymity. But if you want to answer that question, go ahead and answer it.
The reason why I didn't use my real name because I didn't want to target my family's back, or I didn't want my family to get a lot of attention from it. Like, it's
Right,
nothing against my family at all or my siblings.
right.
Like, I
Okay.
didn't want them to be out in public and them to be
Harassed.
stalked.
Right.
Personally, because I've seen it. I've watched documentaries. I've seen videos of artists' family members getting stalked and finding out their real name. Like, I know Upchurch I had like 2 or 3 years ago, he was getting stalked and getting people were messing with him and his family. So
Right.
I'm not about to use my real name, but I know in the future Google's going to have it. Oh, what did Athena say?
She says it's better not to. People are weird online.
Oh yes, most definitely yes. Like, I've had some of my fans hit me up randomly and like just like try to be all nice and everything, which I don't mind talking to my fans. I'm not a big artist. Like, my most
Mm-hmm.
popular song right now is "Where We From." What did Athena
Right.
say?
She says, however, most people ain't about it. LOL. I was doxxed like 17 times. LMAO address and all. So yeah, she gets it, and
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I didn't ask that, because I know that that's a private thing and it's about privacy. So if you're wanting to talk about it, that's fine, but it's better
it's a
not to.
privacy thing. Like, most of
Hmm.
my friends in my circle, I don't. Okay, this is probably gonna sound a little weird, probably not just as an artist and as a person. I don't use the word circle too much, inner circle too much,
Hmm.
because I feel like it is getting too normalized. I use the word
Okay.
habit as my people, besides out of my family. So I have
Okay.
friends. I have 2 friends in Texas. I have a buddy in West Virginia. I have a
Hmm.
buddy that's from Louisiana who lives in Mississippi currently.
Hmm.
I have my buddy to Kendrick and Hyper Q from Alabama,
Right.
Cliff from Georgia, Big John from Arkansas,
Hmm.
and also shout out to my brother and dear friend David. He's going to be my videographer now on. My videographer. my official
Cool.
videographer. So props to him. He's wants to be a producer,
That's
and
cool.
we have some things in the works in a couple years that we're going to get done with me, and he's going to be making my music videos.
Nice.
So yeah, there'll be some music videos in the future, but first of all, he's got a life. I got a life.
Right.
He has family and a girlfriend. Like I have
Right.
family, and like I have work. I just started working. I have an actual good
Hmm.
job. So like
Right.
I'm gonna give it a few months before I make a music video. And all my friends who are in Blind Point Entertainment, we all have lives too.
Right.
And so
As most people do.
yes. And a music video, people don't they fail to realize a music video can take more than just one day.
Yeah. So
Because
yeah. Go ahead.
um you gotta figure out like what props you're using. Are you gonna use money in the videos? Personally, I wouldn't mind using money in the videos, but
Hmm.
I'm not about to. I'll. I'm not gonna be greedy greedy and cruel to
Right.
people. I'm just gonna be me and show my roots where I came from and how I am as a person.
Right.
And I'm gonna show all my emotions: angry, sad, happy. I'm gonna show all of them,
Gotcha. Right.
and
So
in my music.
so you talked a couple of times about your faith in God. What's your religious preference, and do you want to speak on that?
Sure. Was raised Southern Baptist. I'm a Christian
Hmm.
at heart.
Hmm.
I've had some things questioned with about the Bible. I've had some things I've questioned, but at the end of the day, we we all question things in life.
Right.
And I used to only pray once or twice a day. Ever since then, I met my buddy PK and David.
Hmm.
I have gotten thanks to them two knuckleheads. Love y'all two brothers to death. Y'all two my brothers to me. I love y'all.
Hmm.
So I got into praying more my freshman semester of college. I pray 3 times a day now because of
Cool.
them two helping me understanding the
Yeah.
Bible more and like understanding God more. I have
Understood.
something that I have private that I just learned uh last semester of college, my August semester. I learned something
Hmm.
about me
Hmm.
that has been prophesied in the Bible before. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I don't know how people are gonna feel about it on the internet. But
Right. And it's a personal thing, and I get that. That's cool.
yeah. So yeah, and what did the thing to say this
90s,
time?
90s Maid popped in and said, "I do video production. If you ever need any help."
Oh, cool. Cool. Where are you based out of? Who was that? Athena? Who was that?
90s Maid.
Okay. Where are you based out of 90s made? What state? Or what we're at?
We're waiting. We're waiting for the reply. Hi, Bryn. 90s Maid says she's in Kentucky.
Okay. Would you be able to come to South Carolina and work with me on video shoots? Like I'm looking for people. David's my buddy David Rosaccio. He's my main guy, but I'm looking to have people help him out, mentor him, and be able to do more music videos. Like I need all the help I can get right now. So I'm making good money right now. So I'll offer to pay you how much if you need I need to pay you. Or if you're willing to do it for free, whichever. I'll do whatever it takes.
We're having a good interview, Bryn. Thanks for asking. Yes, how everybody is doing.
Hey
But
Ren, this is Backwoods Boy.
yeah, this is Backwoods Boy. That's Ren Soul that said how everybody was doing in the chat. Um,
Okay.
So I met you on Menace's panel, I believe.
Yes, you did.
Who are some of your favorite reactors and or people that you go on their panels with and stuff?
Um, I got a shout out to Triple T. That man's like a
Mm,
grandfather to me. Honestly, he is like a second grandfather to me. He gave me some
mm.
advice earlier this morning around 12, 1, 2 o'clock this morning. I couldn't go to sleep, and I was on Menace's panel. Triple T was on there, and we were discussing about my music journey and what I got to do. Shout out to Triple T. I've been following Triple T since late 2019, early 2020. Um, Also, another reactor that I like, Simba TV. Somebody I do want to work with music.
Okay.
Now, podcast wise, it's Chad Arms and Squints 615.
Okay.
I would
What up,
love to
Jason?
get.
We
Go
got
ahead.
Jason JZ in here just putting eyeballs, letting everybody know he's here.
Jason JV. Is he a music artist or what is he?
Yeah, he's primarily a music artist, but he also does reactions occasionally.
Okay.
He's a good dude. Me and him are good friends.
Uh, Jason JV. I'm looking for more artists to collaborate with. So I would love to collaborate with you if you want to. Opportunities here. Just hit me up, Backwoods Boy 803 on Instagram. Hit me up.
He says he's a reactor / rapper. So yeah,
Okay. I've heard his name bounced around the grapevine. So,
he said for sure.
okay. Jason JV, where are you based out of? Same
He's
area as
based out
Jay?
of California. No, he's based out of California.
Oh, he's based out of California. Okay.
Yeah, he's Cali, and
Okay.
we know each other from being in Alpha Tyler's Discord.
Okay. I wouldn't mind working with somebody from California or Cali. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he says he's open for collabs.
Okay. Um, just hit me up. We'll discuss it, chop it up. I like to get to know the person before I make a song with them. That's how I am. So that's just how I am personally. Business is second. Learning the person is first. In my eyes, in my vision, in my
It's
way of thinking.
805, right?
803.
Oh, 803, not 805. Okay.
Backwoods Boy 803. All one word. And
Yeah,
803.
yeah. I was putting it on there. Yeah,
Um,
Jason was born and raised in Cali, but he doesn't follow the California politics. He's
that's
more of
good.
an independent.
That's good. Um,
But
so
yeah, you'll get to meet a bunch of people if you join Alpha's Discord that I rock with and that Alpha rocks with and all. Especially if you're willing to do the fantasy football too.
oh yes, most definitely. Go Pack, go. All day, every day.
I feel you.
So,
So,
go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna go ahead and start trying to get more questions. But if you got something you want to say, go for it first.
Yeah, I actually have something to say. So, also in the future, in 5 to 10 years, maybe 15 years, I do want to own
Mm-hmm.
my own ranch too. I'm gonna write a
Mm-hmm.
song that's gonna be dedicated to the name of my ranch.
Cool.
So, I'm I love animals. I love my two favorite animals are wolves and horses. Those are my two favorite
Nice.
animals.
Mm-hmm.
So, couple hopefully 5 to 10 to 15 years in that range, I'll hopefully have a ranch getting built in my home state of South Carolina and be able to raise animals.
I feel you.
So I know I don't.
Jason said, "Go Niners."
Oh boy.
I mean, you can take Cali out the boy, but you can't take the boy out to Cali.
Oh no. I understand that. So yeah. at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this too. At the end of the day, even though I'm a sports person, I like football. Recently I started following the Atlanta Braves. So that's the closest baseball team, Major League Baseball team that's near me, and I like the
I get
Braves'
you.
colors and their uniforms. So I started following them,
Cool.
even though they've been an up and downhill recently this current season.
Right.
But uh,
Any other pro sports you follow?
basketball, NBA, not really. But my three three favorite NBA players of all time: R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, the Black Mamba, R.I.P. him.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Bird, one of the best trash talkers of NBA history, who played on the Celtics, and I like Shaq. Those are my three favorite players.
That's cool. Yeah, when it comes to basketball, I'm a 76ers fan, but I'm a Dr. J fan.
Okay. At the end of the day,
Jason JV says he can't find you on IG, but he is J_V_69.
hold up. Say that one more time.
It's JAY_V_69.
Looking for him right now.
Cool.
Jason JV69. Huh. I follow him. That's ironic. I just didn't realize that.
Yeah, he's been on Menace's panels before. Alpha said the 6'9" means he knows how the ladies like to party.
No, he did. Just no. I like that. Jason, Jay, I just sent you a message. Athena, you're second. I'll send you a message too. You two, I will get talking with y'all maybe tonight or tomorrow night and start at knowing y'all as people before we go into the music business of making songs together. That's just my personal opinion how I work.
They're good people. Okay. And like I said, I'll shoot you Alpha Tyler's Discord link after we're done, so that you can join and get involved in the fantasy football league.
Yeah, can do that. I do video gaming on the side. I do it for fun. I don't do it like streaming wise. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just play it.
Right. 90s Maid said that she added you on IG.
Okay. Let me look real quick. Checking my phone while I'm
90s Maid. This. It's under your follows, probably.
Got it. JV, thank you for your comment. And okay, 90s Maid, you'll be added. And I'm gonna shoot you a text real fast too. Jay, I really thank you for this. I'm glad I'm doing this.
Not a problem. Like I said, I like to help independent artists network and for people to get to know independent artists. That's the whole reason these interviews happen, is to allow people to go ahead and let the community know who they are, as well as to connect them with other members of the community. Jason said, no problem, brother. If anybody has questions, please feel free to ask them.
Yeah. Feel free to ask them or come on up, whichever. If Jay put a link in there, I'm fine to talk to anybody. If you're cool with that, Jay.
No, the interviews I tend to try to make it one-on-one and field questions from the audience, but I have a few other questions. I like to get silly occasionally. Which do you prefer, peanut butter and jelly or grilled cheese?
I used to eat peanut butter sandwiches a whole lot, but it's got to be grilled cheese automatically. But grilled
Gotcha.
cheese for me, it's got to be my Mimi's grilled cheese. Her grilled cheese,
Mm-hmm.
most definitely. I love her grilled cheese. So good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Going out to eat, do you have a preference between Italian or Chinese?
I like Chinese food. I really do. Italian, I do too. I don't really go out to eat much for Italian food. My buddy David, his family's Italian, and his mom, when I went out there to Charlotte, North Carolina, where he's from, and they made actually Italian made spaghetti. Oh my god, Jay, that was the
Nice.
best spaghetti I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
actual
Homemade from
Italian
real
cheese.
Italians, nothing beats it.
Yes, it is real authentic and really good. But if I had to
Yeah.
pick, no offense to my brother David, I know he's gonna be watching this, and PK and the rest of my crew is gonna be watching this, my people and family
Mm-hmm.
too. I love some Chinese food.
Gotcha.
Brown fried
Um.
rice, sweet
Mm-hmm.
fried chicken, or sesame chicken. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yes.
What's your favorite food of all times? Like if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life.
Oh boy, I like food a whole lot. So that's a tough question. But if I had to pick, I haven't had it in a while. I love deer meat a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to pick, it's gotta be chicken. Fried
Wow.
chicken.
Fried
I,
chicken. Gotcha.
I love deer meat a whole lot, but I haven't had it a whole lot recently.
Gotcha. Now, on that topic, Kentucky Fried or Popeyes or Churches?
Kentucky.
Kentucky Fried? Nice.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I went and visited Alpha Tyler in Kentucky, and we went to the very first Kentucky Fried Chicken place,
Oh my
and that
god.
chicken was better than anywhere I've ever had it.
I want to go to. Actually, I follow the Colonel Sanders nephew on TikTok. I follow his nephew, and he looks
Nice,
just like Colonel Sanders without the white beard and the white hair. Oh, he looks
nice,
exactly like his uncle. It's not even funny. And I don't like comparing people at all, but they look exactly identical, minus the long beard and
hmm
mustache.
I don't understand that comment there, Ryan. She says used to have a Mary's Browns cult here.
Huh?
And Ren said she used to have a Mary Brown's cult here, and I don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is either.
I can only think that it might. Oh, okay, it's a chicken place. She said. Okay, I get you.
Oh, we're fucking stacked right now. Let's go, baby.
So another question:
Yeah.
if you got hit up by the Green Bay Packers to be a part of their sports management team, would
Oh
you
my god.
relocate?
You asked that question. Actually, I
Mm-hmm.
would. I would. But
Nice.
here's the thing though. I would because I like the Green Bay Packers. The reason
Right.
why I support that franchise, they're the smallest franchise in the NFL. And I love small towns. I'm from a small town.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in a small town most of my life. So I would fit right into Green Bay, Wisconsin, even though
I get
I'm
you.
very southern as they come.
Right. But
So
I was just thinking about all that. So I know that you're very South Carolina, and I just didn't know if there would be any way that you would relocate or not.
I would. I would, depending on if the money's really good. That's my
I feel
thing
you.
right there.
I feel you.
One of
So
my goals. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so people in the chat, please feel free to ask questions
Please go ahead. I'm all ears.
because we're at an hour and I'm running out of things to ask. because he is a new artist. He only has one song, I think, on his channel, and he's got a couple more coming. So be on the lookout.
My first ever video was actually on my channel was actually me replacing blades on a zero turn lawnmower in my power equipment class
Ah,
in high school.
nice.
So I
Nice.
also like to dabble in fixing on things. I've been around cars and trucks as a kid. My dad's a
Mhm.
mechanic. He's also a truck
Mhm.
driver. Um,
Right.
of which my dad and his buddies, they don't get those people who do trucking don't get much.
Mhm.
They don't get much praises anymore, what they used to
Right.
be.
I know my baby brother is a trucker, so shout out to all the truckers out there making sure that we get our shit.
Yes,
Hi,
most
Alley Cat.
definitely. What's going on, Alley Cat? 90s mate, I saw your comment on my IG. We will talk after this stream. I will hit you up privately. Also, Athena, I will hit you up privately. All three of you who've hit me up and who I've just met, all three of you, I like to meet all three of you in person. Too, that's another thing. I'm very in person. I'm very, very in person. That's
Well,
how
like I
I
said,
am in
once I
person.
get you involved with Discord, you'll be able to get involved with people and meet them over at least camera. If you can't meet them,
In
in
person.
person, you'll be at least get face to face with people. And if Athena wants, I can shoot her Discord link to you as well as
Sure.
Alpha Polish. But yeah, we're just waiting for everybody to send in questions.
Hold up. Let me make one phone call real fast to one of my people and see if she's gonna hop in the link. To hop on to
That,
look
that,
at the
that
live.
that's fine. You'll have to send them the link, but that's it. That's cool. So I hope everybody's got questions for Backwoods Boy. I know he doesn't have a whole lot of content, but he's a good guy, and he's been very enthusiastic about wanting to get on this interview. So we hope y'all are enjoying the interview. Shout out to the 5 viewers we've got currently. Everybody make sure to like and subscribe and leave comments as well. It helps in the algorithm to push it out so that people like the independent artists that I interview and Backwoods Boy can get a bigger following.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Person she didn't hit me. I'm hitting you up, Athena, right now as we speak. And Jay, I'm surprised you didn't ask that question of how did I get my name Backwoods Boy. But if you
Okay.
want me to,
How
I can
did
go
you
into
get the
that.
name?
Huh?
I thought it was pretty. I thought it was pretty
So
organic that
funny story.
you live in the country and you went by Backwoods Boy. But go ahead.
So basically, like I got the name. One of my J Jack actually he suggested this. He's like, "Well, you grew up in the backwoods most of your life. Like, why don't you call yourself Backwoods Boy?" He started calling me Backwoods Boy, and it stick. So I ran with the idea.
Nice.
So without J Jack calling me that, I, I wouldn't be Backwoods Boy to this day without J Jack's
Nice.
help.
Shout out to JJ.
I love you, J Jack, bro. You brother to me. So yeah. Um, one of my female friends, I was just trying to call her and ask her if she want to hop on the live and watch it. Um,
Mhm.
I know she's getting off of work, so I'm getting her into music and country rap and in the independent lane. She's also visually impaired. I'm wearing a cross necklace right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing that right now. Silver is my who says something?
Yeah, Rensol asked, I'm late and I know it. What kind of music do you make? I think I can guess by the name. And is IG the best place to go check it out?
IG, YouTube. You can do IG or YouTube, and also TikTok.
Cool.
I use IG, TikTok, and YouTube. I do have Facebook, but that's my birth name. So like,
Right.
actually, I'm about to change my Facebook actually to my artist name in the next couple of
Right.
days, and also
And I put a link to his YouTube channel in the description for anybody who's wondering. And he makes country rap primarily, Ren, but he's open to any rap, right?
country rap, rock, country, straight rap. But I'm gonna put my own twist on it.
Right.
Recently, me and J were working on one of my songs. It's unreleased. I think Athena will be good on it, or Jason JV will be going on it, and a few others will be going on it.
Mm-hmm.
And JJ and me are in the talks of making a collab album too, but that's not confirmed yet. So
Right.
I'm trying to get a few artists on my list and get connected with, so I can work some music out with y'all. Like, I'm gonna do some singles on my own, but I still want to work with other artists, big
Right.
or small.
Eh,
It don't matter to me at the end of the day.
Right. And Rensol
No.
said, excellent. Thanks, guys.
Mhm.
No problem.
So, J Jack recently said to me, he said, "Backwoods, you sound like Marcotic." Marcotic's a country rapper who grew up in
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky, who lives currently in outskirts of Nashville, Tennessee. Uh, they were like, "You sound like
Cool.
Marcotic." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I always grew up and like you finally found your flow now."
Mm.
Like, so
Nice.
like my flow was different on maybe where we from, and then now it's similar to Marcotics, but
Right.
it's my own way, mixing my accent together. It sounds like I'm from the streets a little bit, but I'm not. I'm not really. I don't act something I'm not. That's always been my thing.
Right.
I'm gonna act who I am.
I feel you.
So yeah,
That's the way. That's the way it needs to go. And when you get into music, go with the lane that you know and how to do what you know. So that's all good. And being 100% with yourself and with where you're from and everything, that's admirable as well.
and I've lived in different parts. I've lived in even Georgia for half a year. Lived in Georgia when I was a kid
Mm-hmm.
for half a year.
Right.
I'm the oldest boy out of my dad's sons. I'm the oldest boy.
Right.
So like my dad always makes jokes at me. It's like he makes a joke because where I grew up, where we lived at out in the woods, we always had a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
cats around we fed. He's like, so when are the Catwoods Boy making a new song? I said, you're funny, Dad. You're real funny.
Right.
Him, my stepmom cut up about it. I said, that's y'all real funny. But my family gives me all love, so it's all love and
Yeah.
respect and trust.
That's cool.
So yeah, like eventually one of my ideas is my family don't know it yet, but I want to have them in one music video at least, one or two at least.
Nice.
My littlest brother, who's about to turn 9 next January. I love that little butthead to death. I'm getting him more into country rap actually.
Right.
I'm getting him to listen to Broadnex, Keith Cash, Upchurch. Like he likes those three right now. So I'm getting him more into country rap. Every time I listen to play a country rap song or even I'm listening to New Breed, he's like, "What are you listening to?" He comes upstairs and I'm like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "Showing him to listen to it." He's like, "I want to listen to it." Okay. But I'm not showing him every country rap song right now. I'm gonna let
Right.
him explore on his own and see what he wants to listen to. If he wants to
I
come
feel
back
you.
and listen to. Because he's still a
That's
little
cool.
kid. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Y'all got any questions in chat? Come on with it. And some people don't realize this, and the thing is, some of y'all take notes on this. You can find more artists on TikTok than you will on YouTube nowadays.
Oh yeah, a
I
lot of artists use TikTok to promote.
Yeah, I have found artists. Willie K. I found him on TikTok. I found an artist, Rare of a Breed. He's a Christian rapper and country rapper. I found him out. Ryan Jesse, he does rock and country. I found him out on TikTok randomly. So like I found 3 different artists randomly.
Yeah,
Um, I found Stormy Lee before she gained popularity. I found her on TikTok. She's a female country
yeah,
rapper, a newer female
I
country
agree.
rapper.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So, who are your top 3 artists that you listened to growing up?
Oh my God, growing up,
Mm-hmm.
do we want to go into rap, country, or rock first?
It don't matter, however you want to do it. You can give 3 from
Country,
each genre if you want.
country. It was Brantley Gilbert, Jason Aldean, and Justin Moore. Those were my 3 country. But in rap, it was Lil Wayne, Eminem, and the third one has to be the Migos.
Nice.
Uh, rock is Nickelback, but a couple years ago, it's
Interesting.
been
I said interesting. Keep going.
it's been Nickelback, Five Finger Death Punch, and Shinedown.
Nice. Solid answers.
Those are solid answers, but
Yep.
there's a few collaborations I would love to have. Well, there's some artists that are dead that I would love to have.
Okay. Tell us.
Um, I was a Juice World fan for a good little while. I would have loved to do the song with Juice World. Um, if Tupac was still alive, I would have loved to have a collaboration with Tupac. And I know I'm a small artist, small country rapper out of South Carolina, but I'd love to do a song with Tupac and with DMX on the same track.
Understood.
I think that would be a dope track, a
Yeah.
really good
That's
track
solid.
to listen to.
That's solid.
RIP DMX, RIP Juice
Mhm.
World, RIP Tupac, and also one more, Young Dolph. That's that would be one of the out of the mainstream rap that would who I want to do if they were if the ones who are dead.
Understood.
Um, Eminem, I wouldn't mind doing a collaboration with Eminem, but the thing is, Eminem, he's on a whole other level with his
Mm.
writing scheme and everything else. I would love
I
to,
mean, it's always good to have aspirations.
yeah, but
Now, you did say earlier that you do gaming, but you don't make any gaming content.
I
1, why? And 2, what's your favorite games?
actually I did do a little bit of gaming content on my YouTube channel. I did,
Uh-huh.
and it was a racing game that my dad got me into called CRS Racing, and
Nice.
it hold up, let me take this call real quick.
Okay. Pause for the cause. So, launch out, everybody. I appreciate the 3 people watching, according to YouTube. I'm sure it's more than that, but when people aren't typing in the chat and engaging, that's what YouTube claims is watching. Again, if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. Even if you know Backwoods Boy and you want to ask him a question that might embarrass him, feel free. I just don't typically take troll questions. Typically. Sometimes if it's from the right person, I do, but it all depends. We're out here having fun. What up, Layman?
What's going on, Layman? I do have one of my people from my group. She's coming. She just got off
Cool.
work, but she's gonna come on in a few minutes just to ask some questions. She
That's
needs my
good.
real name, so she's gonna. I told her, I said, "Don't call him by my real name. Call him by my artist name, please."
Understood. Thank you for showing up, Layman, and everybody else that's shown up. If you have questions for him, go for it.
Come on, I'm all
Layman
ears.
says I'm flying down I-55 at the moment, but they there. That's all good. Appreciate you. He is from South Carolina, Layman.
Athena, I sent you a message on IG about I'm willing to work with you. So sorry if you see my text seems funny to you. How I text a certain way. So yeah, just to let you know that's generally for anybody. And I'm not I don't text very fast either.
She was in here earlier, Layman. Layman and Athena are dating.
Huh. Wow.
Athena's probably working.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah. I just looked at the college football scores. I just got a notification.
Nice.
Florida State lost tonight against Boston College. I just saw that notification. My buddy JQ brother, he at North Granville University, he ain't gonna be too happy.
I feel you.
Yeah. So yeah.
So the Cliff Notes, Layman, Backwoods Boy here is a new artist. He has he's visually impaired. He has one song out with J. Jack Owens, and he's working on an EP that'll be coming out in March.
Yes.
He's willing to work with anybody. Link to his channel is in the description for when you're not driving. You can check his content out.
The list for artists currently, Athena's on the list. One of my friends who's gonna be hopping in the live chat in a little while, she's got to develop her name and her brand. We're being her working on that currently.
Cool. Layman, we tried to play the song, but I'm on my phone, so I can't share music. And he would have to share it, and he can't figure it out. But he played it over his phone, and like I said, the link to his channel is in the description for people to check him out.
If y'all can, my biggest goal right now with where we from, if y'all can go on there and view it 1,000 times, I don't care about the likes, just view it 1,000 times. Share it out to your family members and to everybody that you know.
Yeah.
Blast it all over social media. However you can, do TikTok dances to it, whichever. I'll be grateful to do that stuff and look at it.
Right. As always, like, share, subscribe for both his channel and mine. Leave comments. That helps the algorithm. Engagement in the chat helps also.
You viewers on Jay's channel and subscribers on my channel, if you join my channel, you will be part of Country Family. That is my fan base, and that is my group of fan base who gives me feedback on each video. Now I've had some trolls. People try to come in there and troll me. I've had some of my
Right.
people in my group come at them and tell them I had a video a couple months ago. Somebody had said called me cringe. I had one of my dear brothers. He attacked the person back on the comment, and I was like, "You didn't have to." He said, "I mentioned to him," and he was like, "Well, let me go ahead and address this because nobody's gonna bully my brother." So I'm like, "Okay, cool. I have my respect, and people know that I respect people. But you want to come on and be a
Right.
hater, fine."
Right. Well, the other thing is, you don't have to engage in trolls.
No,
I
that's
usually
why I
don't.
have
I
some of my
thank them
people.
for the views and let it go at that.
Yeah, that's why I have some of my people who I let them have it. Let them get on there and mess with those trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks for the order.
So yeah. Also, I'm trying to think here. Jay, me and you discussed. You asked me about my clothing brand. I have a clothing brand, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Southern Woods
Yes. Go ahead and
Apparel.
shout that out. Mm-hmm.
Southern Woods Apparel. I will put the link in here, or Jay can. I'll send it to Jay through Instagram. He can put it on here. The link.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. Afterwards, I'll edit and put it in the description for you.
yeah. My goal for my clothing brand is to get at least a few orders sold. I have to make an order tomorrow since it was a holiday. The money that I have getting deposited in my Cash App is still pending because I think
Mm-hmm.
it's for the holiday.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I got to order that stuff tomorrow and order some stuff to show off. Me and my cousin are making a video. It'll be up on my channel that will show my brand. I have to go back in there, re-edit my hats because the logo on my hats was cut out. But I have stickers on there. I have beanies on there. I just got to go in there and re-edit my hats and my shirts, my snapback hats and my shirts. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
And like I said,
clothing
I'll be
brand
putting
process.
the description to his clothing brand and the description afterwards. Give you a reason to come back and check it out.
Yeah. So the goal is for my clothing brand is at least, I don't know if this is a long shot, but me and Triple T were talking about it, and some of the others, Miss Mail, and a couple others, were talking about it on Ministers Live yesterday
Mm-hmm.
morning. The goal is for a month, 50 orders at least a month. If y'all can reach that goal, I'll be very grateful. And I will think about doing a surprise or competition. Whoever does the most orders,
Nice.
whoever orders the most stuff, that's gonna be kind of the thing I'm gonna stress on my channel. Whoever orders the most stuff of my clothing brand, y'all will get something personally signed by me or something of that nature.
Cool. Renzel asks, "Are you joining season 3 of the Rundown?"
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to and see how that turns out. I would love to work a song with Nieces. I know that's gonna be the guest judge and that's gonna be the feature. I would love to, but currently right now I want to work on my clothing brand, my music, and getting Blind Squad Entertainment, getting more artists on there, and working with more artists. My EP. My goal was to get my EP released by next March, and if I can't
Nice.
get it released by next March, I will get it released sometime in May.
All good.
So yeah, go ahead and ask me any questions y'all got to ask. I'm open to any questions.
Right. So as we're getting questions, I'm asking them, so we're good. Um,
I'm literally gonna be watching this tomorrow on the way to work. My cousin, literally, we'll be watching this on the way to the job sites tomorrow. Literally, so this is gonna be entertaining.
yeah.
So yeah,
Renzel also said those competitions do take a lot out of a person. It's
yes,
understandable.
they do. They do, and my preferably since '90s made, me and you will get into working on music videos. If I gotta fly down to Kentucky or you got to come to South Carolina. We'll figure out a way. And I will talk to my brother David and see what he thinks. If I'm able to have 2 or 3 people shoot my music videos, I'm down for that. Whatever it takes. I'm about to create a new logo for Backwoods Boy for my name. Create a new logo. And I'm debating on 2 different animals to add into my logo. A coyote or a wolf. And
Cool.
I don't know. I'm gonna debate on that. I thought about that today. I'm gonna try to add a poll. Is there a way you can add a poll, Jay, on
Well, you can go to your community tab on YouTube and ask for people to give their opinion on which they would prefer, a coyote or a wolf. And then, like, same thing with IG. You
Okay.
can make a post there. And I think you can do the same on TikTok.
Okay. Jay, I also want your help to create my name, my logo for my name that I can add in
Uh-huh.
music those 2. I
That's
wanted to
fine.
ask you that too.
Alrighty, I'll see what I can do.
The color I want for the text is green and white, like a forestry green and white.
Mhm.
So like a white
Well,
outline
right.
of
Well, when we
green.
get off here, you just shoot me a text on what you want and how you want it done.
Okay. So I was gonna try to dabble on my end to see what I can get done, but it's not been working for me. So yeah.
Understood. That's fine.
Athena, I'm gonna say this. Athena, thank you for connecting with me. I'm gonna have a great opportunity getting to know you as a person. Even though you're a Bears fan, that does not matter to me at the end of the day. If you're any college football team, NBA team, anybody, this is generally speaking, I don't care what team y'all. I don't care if you are Clemson or Alabama. I don't care. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all people. I like to get to know people.
Right.
So
Yeah, and that's the whole reason for the interviews and my also separate podcast that I do is I enjoy conversations with people. So if we have no more questions, we'll be shutting her down. So get your questions in. I'll give it about 20 minutes before we go to start shutting down. If y'all have questions, please ask them. Ask them.
go ahead, please ask him now, please. I really appreciate it.
According to YouTube, we have 4 viewers, but that's probably wrong. And like I said, YouTube only shows the active people typing in the chat. So when you're not active, it doesn't show that you're viewing.
Yeah.
At least that's my understanding of these lives.
Yeah, that's another
And
thing
as
too that I
always,
hear.
remember to. Sorry, go ahead.
You go ahead. This is your channel. This ain't mine.
Oh, I was just talking over you, and I tried to not do
You're
that.
fine.
But the also liking and commenting helps push the algorithm for these artists that I interview, so that it can get into the algorithm and people can get to know them better and become fans.
Oh, one of my other reactors that I forgot to mention, he is the official reactor of Blind Spot Entertainment, Muddy Music. He is
Nice.
the official reaction channel. And
Shout out
I
to
gotta
him.
talk to him about that anyway.
Shout out to him.
So
Ren
Triple
says he just
T,
doesn't know enough to ask good questions tonight. That's understood. You know, we're just going ahead and trying to get to know the artist.
ask my favorite color, like snack options, favorite drinks, that nature.
Go
Go
ahead
ahead
and
and ask
answer
away.
those as you want. You can
I
go ahead and
want them
answer
to
the
ask that
questions you
before I
have.
say it.
Huh?
They can go ahead and ask those questions. Favorite snacks, drinks.
Well, I mean, I was just saying, you know, you have those questions already. You can go ahead and answer them. That way, A, they don't have to say them, and B, you're giving us content.
Okay. Drink wise, for I like Body Armor. Those
Okay.
drinks are really good. They're really good for me. I like them. I don't drink soda no more at all. This is my second year no drinking soda at all.
Nice.
I drink water, sweet tea, drink Body Armors, lemonade. chocolate milk every now and then. The
Mm-hmm.
old time of chocolate milk bottles, glass bottles.
I got you.
And that's about it. Oh, and coffee. I drink coffee too.
Nice. And your favorite color?
Favorite colors. Someone was gonna ask that question. It's red, black, and white. Those are my favorite colors. What are your
Nice.
favorite?
90s Made asks, what's the biggest thing you hope to accomplish out of making music?
Um, 90s mate. Thank you for that comment. I really appreciate that question too. Me and you will be in touch. I really
Mm-hmm.
want to be able to put myself on the map and be able to show that somebody who's visually impaired from a southern state that can help push my own way and show where I came from
Nice.
and build connections with people.
Right. Now, I
Um,
know another way of, like I said, of getting your music out there is to join people's lives that are reacting to music, like Blind Sight, Alpha Tyler. Alpha Tyler goes live every Thursday. Although he's primarily on Twitch, so you'd have to get a Twitch account.
yeah,
Blind Sight goes live when he feels like it, but he usually does it like on Sundays or Wednesday, I think.
yeah.
90s Maid said, great answer.
This is the second interview I've done. The first one I did was with Muddy Music. I
Nice.
did it with Muddy first. Shout out to my
And
boy
how do
Muddy.
you feel?
Um,
How do you feel about it? Both.
I enjoy these interviews. Getting to know small YouTubers, getting to know y'all, and like getting
Mm-hmm.
to let the fans know me as a person, not just as Backwoods Boy, as a person.
Right.
Like that's what I like. I enjoy this.
Understood. Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's what it's all about, is getting to know these independent artists, letting people know who they are, what they're about, where they're from, and creating networking and let people get to know each other and work together.
yeah. What other questions do y'all got? Um, and if y'all are able to, besides questions, if y'all are able to go buy stuff on my Something with Apparel website, y'all go ahead and do that. 50 orders a month would help me a whole lot, and it would help me invest into more equipment for my clothing brand, and it'll help invest more equipment for music and for personal stuff.
Yep. If you're able to.
If you're able to, I know times are hard
Right.
right now with the economy and everything, but if you're able to, if you can just purchase a sticker can go a long way. Stickers only $5 on the website. If
All
y'all
right.
purchase over 100 of them, that'll be great. You
So
just go purchase stickers. Go ahead, purchase stickers.
so I have a question for you. It's a little bit
Yeah.
controversial, but uh, what political affiliation are you?
I'm independent. I'm independent,
Okay.
man.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's a
good.
touchy subject, but
Right.
I do look at the politics. I do look at what's going on,
I feel you.
and
Uh,
I strongly do think that people with disabilities, such as myself, having a visual impairment, we get looked down upon, and there needs to be more laws in place for us and more benefits for us.
Understood. I'm a registered independent also, so we have that in common.
Yes.
There's a lot of libertarian, independent, and um, such in Alpha Tyler's Discord, but we have some that are, Democrat, some that are Republican. So
Yeah.
we like to get all sides of stories politically. And if we have no more questions, we'll be shutting her down.
I have a friend of mine. She's coming up. She's getting out the
Mm-hmm.
shower. She's coming up to hop on. So if you'll be able to
Okay.
keep up for a little longer, I'm gonna talk to more of my people and see if they can hop up in here. So yeah, I
Well, I
know
mean, we've been live for an hour and almost 40 minutes, but okay, I feel you.
not trying to over push it.
Yeah, I understand. It's all good. It just, we ran through a lot of questions already, and we're not having a whole lot more coming in. Hey, Jiminator.
Geminator. I've heard that name bounce around a good bit.
Yep, he's part of Alpha's Discord and a good friend. I met him in person when Alpha had a meetup.
Hmm.
He's from
Oh,
Canada, but we don't hold it against him.
no, I was glad at what those truckers were doing in Canada and what they were doing in Canada a year or two ago.
So just a little recap of Backwoods Boy here for those that just may have shown up, like Jiminator. Backwoods Boy is an independent country rapper out of South Carolina.
Yep.
He is visually impaired, but he doesn't use it as an excuse.
Nope.
He's a hard worker. He does landscaping and is going to college for sports management. Ren says we're a whole mess up here. Yep.
Landscaping and lawn care is what I do right now with my cousin.
Right.
And this week's gonna be a 4-day week since today was Labor Day.
Gotcha.
So I work from Tuesday to Friday this week, and then next week it's Monday to Friday. On the weekends we don't work on the weekends.
So today was a fortunate day to have the interview. I got
Yes,
you.
very unfortunate day. Because I was thinking about it before I texted you and we talked. We called on Instagram. I was like, let me go ahead and let him know ahead of time that I got to do this ahead of time before I do this a Tuesday, Wednesday, or
Yeah.
Thursday next week. Because I am going to be tired from work.
I feel you.
Wet, grassy, sand all over my body. Like, I'm going to take a shower, relax,
Yeah.
eat with family, and go to bed.
Right. Jimmy says you're a good dude, Backwoods.
Thank you for that, Jiminator. Thank you. I would
He's
love to do
Backwoods Boy, not Backwoods Logan, so don't get the two of them confused.
I would love to meet people in person, have a little meet and greet in person in a few months.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
y'all want to do that? Come to my home state. We'll do a little get together, or a different state. We'll figure that out. I personally cannot drive right now. I still have a visual impairment. I am trying to figure that issue out right now to be able to get a permit, driver's license, be able to get my own truck. Jay, do you want to ask that question about a vehicle, or
I mean, you just answered it.
no? Like, what brand do I like? Anything that
Oh,
nature?
what? Okay, what brand of car vehicle, whatever is your favorite?
Truck wise, I'm a Dodge person. Dodge is my main brand
Nice.
that I like for truck wise. Car wise, that depends. Are we talking about supercars? Are we talking about daily drivers? That depends.
Well, I mean, you can go with your all-time favorite.
I do like Mustangs. I like the old Mustangs. One of my dream cars is a 1965 Ford Shelby fastback Mustang. That's one of my all-time favorites.
So you square body? Square body Mustang?
Chevy square body Mustang?
Square body Mustang? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy says Dodge is good. He's a Chevy guy, but to each their own.
I'm not a big Chevy person, but if I had to pick for old Chevy vehicles, it has to be a 1969 Chevy Impala. Black interior.
I was gonna say, well, I mean, you said you're a Dodge person, so that's cool. At least you're not found on road dead.
The Ford saying. I do have a list of cars in my head that I want. I want to have a dream garage. That's me and my dad are big gearheads. So we're big gearheads. So yeah.
What's your favorite car you've ever worked on?
My dad's Dodge. It's literally in the backyard right now currently. Its name is Blackberry.
Nice.
It's a black Dodge, black pickup Dodge. It's my favorite out of his trucks, out of his pickups. But if now, um,
Ren said old Fords are still the best. Old though, made out of 3 different trucks.
I would love to have an old school Ford farm truck. That would be cool to have. That's on my
Yeah.
list actually.
Now, talking about cars, one of the
Yes.
cars I found that is the easiest to work on
Uh-huh.
is the Buick Century. The engine, it feels like it was built by the mechanics for mechanics because everything is right where it needs to be to reach.
Huh. It's interesting. Someone told my dad that. Buick
Because
Century.
yeah, because I had one for a while and I had the water pump go out. I think it was. And a buddy of mine that has worked on cars most of his life came over and he was looking at the engine and trying to figure out where it was to replace it. And I pointed and I said, I think that's it right there. And he goes, no, that can't be. That would make too much sense. And he looked around for a while. He goes, you got a book for the car? I was like, yeah. I pulled the book out. He flipped a couple of pages and looked and went, well, I'll be damned. You're right. It is right there where it needs to be.
Recently, a couple months ago in college, my buddy PK was having a shout out to you PK, love you little brother,
Mm-hmm.
little knucklehead. He was having a trouble with his Nissan Rogue, if I remember correctly. It's a Nissan Rogue, yeah.
Yeah.
He was having trouble with it. It's a little mini SUV, and like I don't know if it was the belt or the brakes that were squeaking.
Mm.
So I called my dad. My dad was like, "So what's wrong with the belt of the brakes?" I said, "So they're like squeaking." He's like, "Go to Dollar General because on our campus there's a Dollar General right near our campus. We're
Uh-huh.
the only Division II school in the whole United States that has a Dollar General right near campus
Right.
within walking distance."
Gotcha.
So go ahead.
No, I just said gotcha. Go ahead.
So yeah, my dad said, "Well, you can use deodorant or you can use baby powder to get it stop doing it." So me and PK went to the Dollar General. We got some Old Spice deodorant. We put it on there, took a little video of it, and it stopped. I told him, I said, "Redneck engineering at its finest." There we go.
I feel you.
So we did that, and that was a memory I've always had of me and him doing that, and that was fun.
Yeah, I get you. Jason JV said I'm mixing a track, but I've been here the whole time lurking, but not jerking, because I have that saying: if you're lurking, you're jerking. And then everybody's talking to Jiminator for joining. We thank everybody for showing up.
Thank y'all. Jason JV, what kind of track are you mixing?
He's remixing an old track.
Oh, you're remixing an old track. Okay, cool. Whenever you get a chance, Jason JV, send it to me, please. I would like to hear it. If you don't mind. So yeah, so far, Jay, this has been really interesting. This has really been intriguing to hear.
Yeah. And I appreciate you coming and everybody else for coming out, and anybody that knows Backwoods Boy that misses the live can go back and rewatch it, and because it'll be up on my channel. I'll put it in the playlist for interviews, and you can post comments in the comment section. It will help the algorithm and push it out there so that other people can see it and help build the fan base for him.
And thank all of y'all. Y'all keep on.
Jiminator asked a question. He said,
Yeah.
how long have you been making music?
Officially since 2021. Since 2021, officially.
Cool. Jason says what he's remixing is something that him and Alpha Tyler and Namson did together, which is pretty
Ooh.
cool. Shout them out.
I would love to hop on that track and hear that track, honestly. If you're more than welcome,
Yeah.
Jason JV. And if you
You'll
want me
be
to
able
dive
to
into,
hear it, but I doubt be on it because I think he's in the final mixing stage.
oh yeah, okay. But I can create a cover art for you if you want me to. Create a cover art for it. If you're down for that, I know I do that
And
really good.
he's very hands on his own stuff, which that's cool.
Yeah. Um, I'm also a big hat person. This is one of the hats in my collection. I currently,
Hmm.
right now in the room, I have up to 21 hats.
Wow.
My latest addition to my hats is this one right here. It's my newest
Hmm.
addition to it. Don't know what brand it is, but it's my newest addition.
Hmm.
Um, shoes wise, oh, forgot to mention the cowboy hat I got from Houston, Texas last summer. Going to a
Nice.
convention. I got that traditional cowboy hat. Shoes like brand wise that I'll wear. Probably somebody asked that question yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer that myself.
Go ahead.
My favorite kind of pairs of shoes is mainly Adidas. I love how comfortable they are.
Hmm.
I've only had one pair of Nike shoes, and they're Nike Hirachis. I had
Right.
those when I was like 16, 17 years old.
Cool.
And
Jiminator says he has a small hat collection also.
who said that?
Jiminator.
Okay. I am shoes wise. I'm Adidas. I love Adidas a whole lot. I know recently Patrick Mahomes made a collaboration with Adidas, shoe collaboration. When I get enough money in a couple weeks, I'm buying a pair of those shoes.
Okay.
And Jay, I recommend for each of y'all, slip on Adidas shoes are the most comfortable shoes. They're
That's
most
cool.
comfortable.
That's cool. But if we have no more questions, I'm going to be shutting it down. We're almost at the 2 hour mark, and I'm going to have to go use the restroom myself anyway. So,
Yeah. Shoes wise, I like Adidas. Um, my favorite brands are Adidas, Under Armour, Carhartt, Realtree, Moss Oak, and my sixth one is my brand, which I have nothing. I only have one shirt I made was a product shirt for my first ever shirt of my brand. And
Jiminator, his YouTube link is in the description. He asked about that.
yes, and Geminator. If you would like to support a small clothing brand, go on to I will send the website to Jay and he can put it in the description and
Hmm.
go buy a sticker. If you buy my goal is 50 orders a month. That will go a long way for my brand. And also
Right.
I will start making shirts from music too. Southern Woods is not just it's a brand for patriots, it's a brand for Southerners. Northerners can wear it too. I'm gonna recreate a shirt called "This Is God's Country." Shirt that has all the whole United States, including Hawaii and Alaska. So I'm gonna put that back up on the website, redo that design.
Cool.
It's a brand for farmers, blue collar, truckers, and also people for my music, my fans,
Right.
my music. So
Cool.
if y'all be able, go ahead, Jay.
No, I just said that's cool.
Yeah. If y'all would be able to make 50 orders a month happen for my clothing brand, that would be very grateful. And I will do something for whoever orders the most. I will do
Right.
something. I will be very grateful. I will send you something personal. Whoever orders the most.
Gotcha. And 90 says, have a great night, y'all. Jiminator says he'll look into it. So I guess we're going to go ahead and close her out.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
interview. Great show. I
Thank,
appreciate you.
thank you very much. 90s, I will hit you after the stream. Um, Jason JV, I'll hit you after the stream. Jay, same as usual.
Right.
Thank you, Jay. And also Athena, not to forget you, Athena. I'll hit you after the stream too. We will talk. So real quick, if y'all could support me, y'all are supporting not just a person, y'all are supporting an artist, y'all are supporting somebody who's Christian, who's also a businessman, who's hardworking, who's also someone who's likes to meet people. And I will be very, very interested in looking to see how my career goes in music and everything else. And y'all have been very helpful tonight. So if y'all can just go purchase a sticker on my website, which Jay, you'll put in the description, like you said, correct?
Yep.
If y'all go purchase a sticker, it's a $5 sticker. Go purchase that, hand those out to people that you know, and show off my brand that way. If you make posts with my brand on it, I will like it, comment under it. And if you can get 50 orders out there for my brand, whoever makes the most each month, whoever makes the most out of these 50 orders, you will get something in return from me. I promise you that. I will do something. I will get you something
Cool.
mailed to your house.
Cool.
If y'all make this a competition, we make this a competition. Y'all can do 50 orders the max a month. Hey, if y'all can get this growing by December, I'll be very grateful and humble. And Athena, Jason JV, and 90s Made, we were going to get something in the works done. 90s Made, I would like to start working with you on video production, on music videos. And I do want to come to Kentucky and see how different states are. So I'm planning on going to Tennessee in a couple weeks, take a little vacation, and to go look around Tennessee, and also to meet up with another artist in Tennessee that I want to meet. Michael Hustle, man, me and him have been talking about working on a project together. I'm gonna try to meet up with him in Tennessee. He's from Tennessee, so I'm gonna try to meet up with him. Hopefully, Lord willing,
Cool.
and God, Lord willing.
Right.
Jay, I would love to meet you in person, and I am most likely going to be going to the Redneck Rave in October in Ohio, so I'll be
Nice.
there most likely. So
Nice.
yeah,
And again, we appreciate you, and we appreciate
thank you very
everybody
much.
that came out and that was watching. And we're
Hashtag,
gonna end it here.
hashtag Country Family. Y'all keep on rocking with me. I will give y'all the honest and truth. So yeah, shout out to my family, the Pews and the pageant. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are my family. I appreciate y'all. My friends, my group of people. Shout out to Blind Spot Entertainment. Shout out to everybody in country rap music. Shout out to Triple T. Um, Jay. Shout out to you, Athena, Menace. Shout out to NTP, the whole NTP crew, Menace's crew. Shout out to Alpha Tyler. Shout out to all the big music artists. Shout out to Simba TV. Shout out to another artist, Big D. He's a Georgia based artist. I met him off TikTok. Shout out to
Nice.
him. I'm willing to work with any artist. So all those shout outs I did. Shout out to PK. Shout out to L. L, you know who you are. I ain't gotta say much about you. You know exactly who you are. You're my favorite people. And shout out to all my siblings, my family. So yeah, this has been really grateful for me, Jay. I really thank you. We can really talk after everybody leaves off the live. We can, but I'm gonna call some people and see if I can get some
All
stuff
good.
working with 90s Made and everybody else.
Yep.
This is Backwoods Boy.
Look,
Y'all stay
we-
safe. Go
right.
ahead.
Take it
Y'all
easy,
stay,
y'all.
y'all stay safe. God bless. Hashtag Country Family. Hashtag Blind Spot Entertainment. Catch y'all.